Hello and welcome back to the Rovers Chat YouTube channel. As we find out who Rovers face in round 2 of the Carabao Cup draw. If you're watching on YouTube, you can leave a comment. Let us know who you want to face. Obviously, 24 teams in the Northern draw. Quite a few upsets yesterday up north, so definitely a chance for Rovers to get something. I'll run the ball numbers across the bottom, so you can see Rovers number 1 there, local rivals, Blackpool in 2, Bolton 3, Burnley in 5. Crewe, who we've been to in the FA Cup before, Doncaster, that memorable night there. A couple of new places Rovers could attend, Harrogate, Wrexham. I don't think many fans will have been there. There's plenty of us as well, your typical ones like Middlesbrough, Port Vale, Rotherham we've all been to, Salford, another place we haven't, both Sheffield clubs as well who we faced in the Cup, especially Sheffield United in recent years, Stoke, Tranmere, I've never been there so I won't mind them coming up, Wolverhampton, Wrexham, so let us know down below who you want to face. Kevin Bradshaw, I think we get Doncaster. I wouldn't mind going Doncaster again, just for the memories being back. Mark, love the channel, mate. Keep it up. Yeah, the podcast will be back tomorrow. 12 o'clock as usual. Just me and Mark tomorrow, though, due to Mike deciding to go off and sun himself, but we'll let him off. So just me and Mark, but still an episode full of stuff. We've got chat on Leopold Volstead. We've got chat on David Raya, even though the deal's obviously now going through as a loan deal. Chat on the 2 games over the weekends. Look at Rotherham. We've got a brilliant guest on called Dan McNally, who played in the Rovers Academy with James Beattie and David Dunn, and now he's one of the vice operatives. He's up there very high up at SC Cincinnati in America, who have topped the MLS, and they've also got Messi coming there in a few weeks' time. So really good guest there, plenty of stuff, and thank you for the support to everyone watching as well. Always appreciate it. Tanning. Hey, I'm not saying that. You can say it to him. Big guy, Mike. If you ever meet him in person, you'll realise how tall he is. You can say that. I'll just pretend nothing. Would like Wrexham away. I would as well, to be fair. One place I've not been. I think there's Harrogate, Everton, Salford, Tranmere and Wrexham. I think are the 5 I've not been in this Northern draw. So definitely one of them would do me. But keep putting down the comments who you want. And let us know your thoughts on yesterday's game. Obviously, Rovers beat Walsall 4-3 at Ewood Park. Goals from Gilson and Ennis, Buckley and Garrett secured the place in the next round. I said in the match reaction, it wasn't the prettiest games. If anyone went, you got your value for money. I think it was £1.43 a goal, so definitely worth the money. Michael, another easy home job. That's my dream. Hope we get another game with Bradford last year, weren't it? I think when we went to Bradford, it was good night. I enjoy the games when you can actually go midweek, go and play. Need more games to give the young lads game. Like I said, the Northern division, the Northern section of draws had a lot of teams knocked out of it. Teams went out that probably would have beat us in the tournament. Stoke and West Brom, one of them went out. I think West Brom went out, weren't it? But it just gives us a chance to actually maybe win and go through again. We all know West Ham last year down there on penalties. Unreal night, really. But, just really glad for everyone involved. Northwest Prem team, I don't. See, I think with these Prem teams, do people not want the away games? Because I just feel the home team, I don't want to get battered, but there we are. Dom just comes in and wipes it off. Dom, how are we? Hope you're well. Just wait for the draw now. They keep saying Sky are going to go live, but you know what Sky are like. They take the time. But thank you to everyone joining us. Up to 64 people in. Just come in if you're with your comments, if you want to. Let us know who you want to face, who you don't want to face. Is there anyone you're dreading? Is there anyone you'd really want? I won't mind someone like Salford. I'll be honest. I'm in it to get me games and go to the ground. I won't get to go. So, yeah, just let us know there. Any lower league team. This is it. That run last year was brilliant for Rovers, wasn't it? Everyone went to penalties. Everyone went, etc. Michael, cheers. Everyone keeps telling me in the comments. I've got a few Irish commenters who tell us how it is, so trying to get it in. But whatever his last name is, really delighted for him and glad he got that win yesterday. That goal, and the assist in the win. Because I think he's one that could be really involved and should really get a shout on Saturday as well. For Saturday, obviously, Rovers off to Rotherham. If anyone's going, let us know down below. You're looking forward to the trip. I wasn't until I remembered how last year went, and the enthusiasm for Saturday kind of went out. But Rovers are a different side. Rovers, I think, have got a bit more grit, and I think Rotherham are a different side as well. They struggled the other day, just got through in the Cup. Ryan McKenzie wins the draw. So Sky is saying the coverage on now. I've got it on if anyone's watching. I'm watching it here, but you know what they're like with these draws. And then they'll probably waffle on for 10 minutes before it, won't they? Smungleworth, what do you think of the news of Ray Only on loan? Disappointing. I don't think it's as bad as people are making out, because if they have to buy him next summer, it just means it'll go into that pot for the FFP. So disappointing, but as long as he actually goes, I'll be very happy. It works for everyone, doesn't it? It works for him, it works for Brentford actually getting money, it works for Arsenal getting a decent keeper. Andy Lynch, a League One team this time for another test and game time for the youth and then Yeah, I agree, to be honest. I think when you get in that third round, if you can go anywhere, you know, your City's United to come up, a good day out where we took a good following to one of them would be nice. Nice to get fans back at the Prem grounds. The one game that always comes to mind with the FA Cup one when we went to Man City. I weren't there, but I know everyone who went always talked about it, so can't deny that'd be a good one for us. I'd take Bolton away just because every time I've been there we got beat. No guarantee we'd beat them this time. Bolton, I think I've seen us once. Joe Rothwell scored. I think that. Wait, Bradley Dack. I think Bradley Dack scored and we won 1-0 at Bolton the last time we went, actually. So, yeah, I've not got the best record. My first away game were actually there when Emil Esky popped up. So, memories at Bolton aren't the best, but who cares? It is what it is. Here we are, the cup draw. The coverage has started, which is positive. I'm sure they'll waffle on about someone winning 14 as a player and all that, but Preston at home. I'd rather avoid Preston, if I'm honest. I just think it's a bit of hassle for doing it. I think the club would rather avoid them. We get a terrible crowd on as well. Just watching Leicester manager talk about beating Burton, which is always fun, but let us know down below. Let us know your thoughts as well on the Championship season as a whole. Has it started? Anyone impress you in the last week or so? I think Watford, although they played an abysmal QPR side, I think Watford shocked me that they actually got goals. But yeah, it is what it is. Just keep them coming in the comments as well who you'd like to see. Is there anyone you want in around, anyone you don't want as well? I think I'd rather avoid them down the road. But we know what it's like. We don't want them. We can't be bothered playing them, so let us know. How was Garrett last night? I thought it was quite good. I thought it was the best of the midfield three out of Buckley, Adam Wharton and him. I thought he took his goal really well as well, the way he fired it across the keeper. Real good showing from him. I just don't think he'll get much game time this year when you put Tronstad, Travis, Buckley, Adam Wharton. I just can't see him getting much game time. It wouldn't shock me if we could make another addition in the midfield and send him out, but we know what money's like, so you never know with this club. You never know what's going to happen. Let's just see how the draws go in. I don't know if anyone else has got the stream on, but it's not been the best. Yeah, so Man City, can't get Man City because they're in Europe. Key Lewis, Everton away. I agree, Key. 100% I'd have him there, but knowing us, it'd be someone naff away. It'd be someone we go to. Who have we got? Rotherham. It'll be Rotherham knowing us. Who else is in it? Sheffield United, we like getting them in the Cup. I remember playing them in the League Cup and in the FA Cup last year as well. Yeah, that's the same for me. I think it's just... I think they're waiting for the coverage to be done of the game. See, I went for this as well with Buckley and Wharton. I saw a few people praising them. I thought Buckley was poor. I know he took his goal well and got a good assist, but I think otherwise he was quite off the pace with the ball. He looked a bit behind in terms of fitness. He looked a bit behind in terms of everything. Adam Wharton, I thought, really lazy at times with the ball. Didn't really pass it well. None of them staked to claim for me. I think the only two that kind of put themselves in the reckoning, I thought Callum Britton gave himself a good shot at being involved. Although how do you fit JRC? And I don't believe in all the midfield stuff. With moving JRC, I don't think it'll work. So I think Callum Britton's, unfortunately for him anyway, he's just going to have to ride the wave and hope that he gets them chances and just take the chances when they come. If it means we manage JRC one week and we play 3 games and Britain starts and JRC doesn't play at all, maybe that's way forward. But I can see Britain having a season that's frustrating, but he has to understand that this is it. Autumn, Buck or loose at times. Adam too, I agree actually. I think they were both just a bit like they get the ball and they were just slow to pass it, weren't they? They were slow to get rid of it, and that's not Adam Wharton. I think what Michael says here, I think Wharton will make it. Sorry, I just think he just needs to speed up there a bit. He needs to speed up, learn what to do with the ball, learn what not to do. So yeah, Wharton will make it. No time. Yeah, I thought you did with that 9-month comment. I thought Adam were poor yesterday, but I agree with Scott Wharton. I think he was really disappointing. And I think he has been for a bit. You've seen him come on, haven't you, quite a bit, and he's struggled. So who knows where he sits. He's third choice now, but probably 4th choice if Danny Bath comes in. So could it be the end of him? We don't know. JRC in the middle. This is a good debate, this. And if anyone's any thoughts on it, put in the comments. I think if you put JRC in the middle, you lose all of that attacking threat that he has from the right back. He's not going to get marked out the game too much. You're going to find that the winger he's playing against isn't going to track back as much. So he's got that free area to roam. If he's in the midfield, are people going to pick him up? Oh, the draw's on. So the Northern draw is on now. So Tranmere have been drawn out first. So Tranmere versus Leicester. Salford. Salford versus Leeds. I'm glad we got Leeds out the way. I don't want to go to Leeds. No one wants to go to Leeds. Harrogate. I haven't been there. I won't mind them in the draw. Oh, Rovers will play Harrogate away. First pre-season, first time I've ever been there. First time I think Rovers have ever played them. Really happy with that draw. Let us know down below your thoughts on Harrogate away. I think it's a good draw for us, really, in terms of people who enjoy going and that. So really buzzing with that. And we'll just have to work out how to get there now. Not too far, I know, for Rovers, but really happy with that. New ground, I'll take it. I'm the exact same. I said I'll have one of the 5, and we will. But I think we'll round it off soon. Anyone who's wants to put the thoughts on it, go to Twitter, RoversChat_. We'll leave all the thoughts there. But thank you to everyone for watching, for the draw. Plenty of videos to come out on the channel over the next few days. You've got 3 or 4 a day at the moment, so plenty to come. Keep subscribing, keep liking, commenting, getting the predictions league as well for the preview videos. Always appreciate your support. But until next time, we'll round off there. Rovers make the trip to Harrogate in the second round of the Carabao Cup.